Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we are going to explain everything in MySQL, like select all or select some data or some piece of data from the database, update and delete using MySQL. First of all, we are need to install this application called XAMPP, and we start Apache server because PHP it's the language, the service language. So we need Apache server for run this PHP language, and MySQL it's the database. Okay. Now we are going to the folder and see here XAMPP and this file, this folder called htdocs. Here I am going to create a new file called, for example, learning, okay, or something like this. Great, and this is the folder, empty folder. Great. After start Apache server and MySQL server, you can close this windows because XAMPP program it's stay working in the background. Great. After this, I am going to open my Visual Studio Code and going to you can see here my Visual Studio Code in French language. Okay, but you can click here in open folder. Okay, in French, ouvrez le fichier. Going to the same directory when we are create the learning folder here in the C XAMPP htdocs learning. Where is it's here? Okay, select folder. Great. Now this folder open here. I'm going to create our first page called index, not folder, new file. Great. Index.php, and we can create another file called con.php, which means it's just a short word for connection. Okay, now we start PHP. Great. Now here in our XAMPP, you can click here in admin for run your SQL server, your MySQL database. Okay, great. And here we can go into localhost / learning, the name file, the name folder. Okay, this is the database. I'm going to create new database. You can give your database any name you want. For example, here I have I don't know, for example, hello. Okay, my database called hello. Here I am going to use General C, UTF General C, and click create. Great. For in the database you can create some table. For example, here I create table called users for save some users. Here the number of column, for example, I have ID, email, password, 3. Okay, 3 columns. So I type here 3 and click create. Great. Here ID, okay, for save ID and email and password. Great. Here the type of what we want to save. For example, here I save integer number. Okay, this is the line of the value. Email maybe varchar, and the password the same varchar. Here you can give any value you want, and here in the ID I click here auto increment, which means the database he give we are not need to insert email and password with PHP. The database auto anchoring these options, it's very great. You can use it, which mean the database he can add give anyone sign up in your website, give him ID. For example, first one create account in our website, he give ID 1, the next 2, 3, 4, etc, etc. Great. Okay, after insert all the name and the type and the value, you can click here for save. Great. This is our table. Call users. Database call hello. Table call users. Here we have ID, email, and password. Great. Now we are going to con.php for connect our PHP with database. Here, this is my variable called con. Okay, con. Okay, equal mysql connection. Okay, and here we have for value. Okay, value 1, it's localhost. Okay, you can see because my database run in localhost. So here localhost, sorry, like this, localhost. Here root, which means username. This is the default value from XAMPP program. Okay, here the password, it's empty in default in XAMPP, and here database called hello. Okay, database hello. Great. Now I'm going to type if not con, which means if not have success connect PHP with MySQL, he echo or print some text. For example, here I type echo error in DB. This is just an example. Okay, now I'm going to con.php. I click enter. You can see we don't have anything here, which means PHP connected successful with database. If have, for example, something error, like for example database undefined, database non-exist, okay, we have this message, okay, error, unknown database hello 8. Okay, so this is correct. Great. Now I go into main page index. Okay, I click like this. Sorry, HTML5. Okay, this is a shortcut. Why? HTML simple. Okay, great. I remove this, also the CSS. Okay, this is the default HTML tag. Great. And here we have some title. Okay, PHP and MySQL. Great. This is the title. Okay, so we have here email and password. We need to here we need required honest file con.php. Great. Okay, so you can use this connection to database in this file, in the main file. So here I have some input. Great. One for the email and one for the password, and maybe button for the submit. Okay, we have here some placeholder and break tag for make some new line break. break tag. Okay, that's great. Here placeholder email, and this is for the password ID. You can remove it, the ID, because I don't use JavaScript here or Ajax or jQuery for use it. So I use just the name in PHP. For example, here we have email and here password. Great. Here the name, call, for example, submit, and here the button called sign up. Okay. Great. So you can type PHP code anywhere you want. For example, I type him here. Okay. If set post submit, which means when someone click this button, because here we have the name submit, and here I forget to make form. Okay, we can't communication with the PHP and some method on where we can't send or receive. We can't send data to database without this form. Okay, so I create this form. Okay, form, the method called post, and the action empty, because I insert data in database here from the same page. Okay, when you are using another file here for insert data, you can call it here. Okay, so if you if set submit, okay, here, okay, great. If set post submit, we run this this piece of code. Here we need to check if the user insert if the user insert email and password, for save him in some variable, email equal post email, the same for the password. Okay, great. Like this. If set submit, we run this piece of code. If set email and password, here I'm going to make other condition. If set email and set password, these two variables, we are going to insert data to the database. First of all, we are going to type mysql query, call connection, and here our query. Insert into users, the name of the table, values, and here the value. Value number 1, email, okay. Value number 2, password, okay. Insert into users, value email, password, okay. Insert into email. Sorry, you can check it here, our query, and click here insert. I'm going to copy this. This is the best way. Here ID, we can remove it because database give the ID, and here email, okay, and here password. Great. After insert data, you can header user to another page or make some action. For example, here you can type script JavaScript here, script, and here alert, great, and here our message. No, okay, our message, I type here sign, I type register success, register success. Great. Okay, let's test our code. For example, test@gmail.com and the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 etc etc. I click sign up, register success. Okay, you can go in here to the database. I'm going to reload the page. Okay, you can see ID number 1, the email, password. Great. Now we are learning insert. Now update. Okay, this is the code from update. Okay. So in the next lesson we are going to learn select all and select some piece of data and update and delete. Okay, see you guys in the next lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for get the notification when I upload some new lesson or tutorial. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.